Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this stream of the Wooster Wildcats versus the Grand Rapids Sled Wings. I'm getting started relatively late. There is 1 minute 14 left in the intermission between the first and second period. And the score is 0-0 right now. We'll be getting started shortly. The puck is about to be dropped. And the puck is dropped. The faceoff is won by the Wooster Wildcats. Goes back to number 42 on the Sled Wings. Back to the hands of the Wildcats. Goes back to Grand Rapids. Back to number 42. And the Wildcats now have it in their offensive zone. Or the Sled Wings. The Wildcats get it out. Grand Rapids gets control of the puck. And make a pass. He's unsuccessful. Goes back to the person who passed it. And to number 32 on their team. They make a pass forward. But Grand Rapids does not maintain control. It goes straight, and the Wildcats get the puck. Grand Rapids, number 16, has control. And the whistle is blown for an offsides. The puck is dropped. And Grand Rapids wins the faceoff, but it ends up going back to the Wildcats and back to Grand Rapids again. Goes to Williams on the Grand Rapids. Puck is a cluster. Slips out and goes to number 45 of the Wooster Wildcats. And back to the Sled Wings and back to the Wildcats. Puck goes forward and the Wildcats have it in their offensive zone. Grand Rapids gets it and makes a pass. It goes to the Wooster Wildcats, who take a shot. It is saved by the goalie, and a pass is made back to one of their teammates. Frost of the Sled Wing gets the puck. He dumps it. Goes back to the Wildcats. And back to an offsides. Puck is dropped and it goes back to Grand Rapids. Wooster gets it and dumps it into their zone. To Grand Rapids. Number 16 on their team. He's now against the wall. Then Warren gets the puck and slaps it towards his teammate, and that is the end of the novice section of the second period. Now the juniors will get on the ice. The puck is dropped, and Brooklyn Christ of the Wildcats gets it back. And it is in her defensive zone. Jacob Baker on her team gets it. And dumps it right to Grand Rapids' defense. Brooklyn Christ slips it past them. Gets it out of the zone. Grand Rapids maintains control of the puck. Takes it into their defensive zone and dumps it. Puck goes back to Christopher Marks of the Wildcats, and he dumps it. It is an icing. No, an offside. My mistake, it was an icing. Puck is dropped. Brooklyn Christ gets the puck, and it goes right back to Grand Rapids' defense. They take a shot, saved by Ryan Hannon. Puck goes back to Jacob Baker, and he flicks it behind the net. Chris tries to get it, but Shannon on the Wildcats gets it. Ryan Hannon of the Wildcats makes a save, and they try to take a rebound. It is saved again. Jacob Baker of the Wildcats gets it and flicks it to Brooklyn Christ, who gets out of the zone. And it goes to Grand Rapids' defense. Puck goes behind the net. The puck is flicked back. It goes to Christopher Marks. He gently taps it, and it goes towards Grand Rapids, who shoots on Ryan Hannon, and it is saved. Baker hits it against the boards. And Grand Rapids flicks it. It goes to their defense. Puck goes back to the offense of Grand Rapids. Behind the net. Back to Grand Rapids. They hit it offsides. They cleared the zone. It is no longer offsides. Brooklyn Christ with the Wildcats gets the puck. And makes a check. The puck goes back to Grand Rapids. Number 12 gets it. Passes to his defense. The defenseman passes to offense. Offenseman passes to another offenseman. And there is no goal. Missed the net. Brooklyn Christ gets the puck and is checked by the Grand Rapids Sled Wings. Shannon takes a shot for the Sled Wings. No goal. It is blocked by a player. Gets the puck, but Jacob Baker maneuvers around him to clear it. Brooklyn Christ goes after it, but Grand Rapids gets it. Goes back to Jacob Baker. He skates around. Tries to take a shot, but it does not work. Brooklyn Christ tries to take a shot, but loses their stick. And Grand Rapids tries to clear the puck, but the Wildcats defense gets it. Grand Rapids gets the puck back. And he drops his stick and loses the puck. Goes back to number 12 on his team. He takes a shot. Saved by Ryan Hannon. And Jacob Baker sticks it away. As it was under Ryan Hannon's sled, nobody knew where the puck was except for Jacob Baker. Goes back out of the zone to number 15, Nelson on the Grand Rapids Sled Wings. He gets it in the zone, except Jacob Baker gets the puck and flicks it out. Goes back to the Sled Wings. And they hit it in the zone. Goes behind the net. And it goes back to Staple of the Sled Wings. Puck goes against the boards. Out of the zone. And to Christopher Marks, who gets it back out of the zone. Grand Rapids gets the puck. Jacob Baker sticks it away from him. It is in his offensive zone. Number 3, Shannon on the Sled Wings gets it. And it goes back to Nelson. Nelson dekes around, takes a shot, sticked away by Ryan Hannon. No goal today. Score still 0-0 with 1 minute 29 left in the period. Goes behind the net. Grand Rapids gets it, shoots it, saved by Ryan Hannon, covered. No goal. Face-off pending. Puck is dropped and it goes back to Grand Rapids' defense. Goes to Jacob Baker. Goes back to Grand Rapids' defense. Jake Baker tries to get it. And then it goes back to Marks of the Wildcats. Brooklyn Chris dumps it, and it goes back past the red line into her offensive zone. And that is the end of the second period. Or Wooster Wildcats 0, Grand Rapids Sled Wings 0. The third period of the game has begun. The puck is about to be dropped. Wooster Wildcats get it. It goes right back to Grand Rapids. Back to Jillian of the Wildcats. It goes back to Wooster, and they clear it. Puck goes out of the zone. Grand Rapids going after it. Puck goes back to Wildcats. They dump it. Sled Wings get it. Skating around with it in their zone. Skate forward and clear it out. Pass is made among them. They're stopped by the Wildcats' defense, and then they are on a breakaway. They shoot the puck. It's easily sticked away by Ryan Hannon. Back to the Wildcats. And it is out of the cluster. Goes back to the Sled Wings. Wildcats try to clear it out. One of their players loses their stick, but is still successful to clear it out. Goes back to the Wildcats, who clear it out of their zone.
Go get it, guys! Go get it!
Sled Wings get it. And they dump it into their own zone. Wildcats try to get it. The player's on their back and swiping with his stick. Sled Wings easily take it away. Goes back to Williams. The Sled. They try to shoot it. It goes to their offensive line. And that is the end of the novice section of the third period. Either this game will be a tie or somebody will score in the next 8 minutes of this game. Face-off is pending. I'll be right back. The puck is dropped. The face-off is won by Elijah Yoder for the Wildcats. Goes back to Christopher Marks. He flicks it up. Around into his offensive zone, it goes to Nelson of the Sled Wings. He skates around the net with it. Goes against the boards, and Brooklyn Christ gets it. Skates around with it. And prevents the Sled Wings from clearing it. She passes to Jacob Baker. Baker skates around with it. He shoots, and it is wide and high. No goal. Sled Wings get it. Goes against their boards. And back to their players. They try to hit it off the boards, but it goes into the players. Puck goes back to Reynolds. Behind the net, where Ryan Hannon is goaltending. And Brooklyn Chris gets it. Tries to skate up the wing, and it goes back to the other side. Jacob Baker tries to get it out. Goes back to Elijah Yoder. He's successful in getting it out. And Grand Rapids gets the puck back in. 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the game. The puck goes up and cross to Brooklyn Christ. Goes to Elijah Yoder and Jacob Baker. He keeps the Sled Wings from getting it. The Sled Wings end up getting it. They skate up the wing with it. Goes into their boards. Pass is made. Goes back, and the Wildcats clear it, and it will be an icing. Puck is dropped. This is the Sled Wings. They shoot, and it is saved with the blocker by Ryan Hannon. Quite an amazing save. Goes back to Grand Rapids defense. A pass is made to number 12 on their team. They pass it right out of their Wildcats' zone. Brooklyn Chris tries to get the puck, but number 29 on the Sled Wings goes after it and gets it. Goes back to Christopher Marks behind Ryan Hannon in the goal. And passed up the wing. Puck is flicked along the boards. Sled Wings get it. Make a pass. Back to their defense. Back to the offense. The offense keeps it in. Number 15 tries to get it away from the Wildcats' defense. Puck goes back to the Sled Wings. They shoot. Once again, a great save by Ryan Hannon. 0-0 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. The Sled Wings pass it up, and it goes back to the Wildcats, who drop it and give it to the Sled Wings. Jacob Baker goes after it. He flicks it up the side. Goes to the Sled Wings. They pass it to another one of their players. Goes back to the defense. The defense stick handles it around. And the Wildcats were able to clear it. Not powerfully enough to be an icing, though. Grand Rapids gets it. Skates behind the net with it. Flick it back to Jacob Baker, the defense of the Wildcats. Baker tries desperately to keep it in. Successfully as well. He takes the shot, it misses the net. Puck goes back to Grand Rapids. It's in the Wildcats zone now. 2 minutes to go in the game. Unlike more professional leagues, there will be no overtime and no shootout unless it is necessary in the championships. So this would be considered a tie for both teams if there is no scoring. Jacob Baker gets it and clears it out of the zone. Sled Wings get it.
Come on, Jake.
They skate along the side with it. They're stopped by Christopher Marks. And the puck is out of the zone once again. Brooklyn Christ gets it, sticks it away from the Sled Wings. Goes back to number 3, Shannon, on their team. He skates with it and then flicks it right to Jacob Baker, who keeps it from going in his zone. Elijah Yoder gets it back to Jacob Baker, who drops it and it goes to the Sled Wings. They hit a pass to number 27 on their team. It goes right back to Christopher Marks. Marks flicks it, and it is cleared from the zone with 51 seconds left in the game. Number 3 on the Sled Wings gets the puck. Brooklyn Christ goes after it, but is not successful. Goes back to the Sled Wings. The 27 on their team skates up and tries to take a shot. Makes a pass. A shot is made and it is a goal. Your Wooster Wildcats 0. Grand Rapids Sled Wings 1. And that is the end of the game. Right there at the end, a wild turn of events. Grand Rapids scored with less than 1 minute left in the game. Grand Rapids Sled Wings win the game 1-0 against the Wooster Wildcats. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.